Our dogs, loyal companions, cuddle monsters, and the undisputed champions of leaving paw prints on freshly mopped floors. They fill our lives with slobbery kisses, endless entertainment, and the occasional chewed-up shoe incident. We've all been there, haven't we? But sometimes their antics take a turn for the truly bizarre. So grab your favorite popcorn, because someone deserves a treat after all this weirdness, and get ready to delve into the top 10 canine quirks that will have you wondering if you adopted a secret agent or a furry contortionist. 1. The wall stare, a canine mystery of monumental proportions. You're engrossed in the latest episode of your favorite show when you feel a presence. You turn, and there they are, your dog, fixated on the blank wall with the intensity of a seasoned detective. Is there a secret Squirrel Commando mission unfolding behind the drywall? Unlikely. But hey, the unwavering focus and furrowed brow could rival even the most determined Sherlock Holmes. Maybe they're channeling their inner psychic and picking up on some unseen energy. Who are we to judge their investigative methods? Just make sure you have a spare tennis ball handy to lure them back to reality. 2. The Phantom Chaser, when dust bunnies become the Loch Ness Monster. Have you ever witnessed your dog erupt into a full-blown sprint across the living room, barking with the fervor of a hound dog on the trail of the elusive fox, only to find absolutely nothing? This, my friends, is the phenomenon of the Phantom Chaser. Was it a particularly daring dust bunny they were hot on the heels of? Perhaps the nefarious sock goblin finally made an appearance. The answer, as always with these phantom foes, remains a delightful mystery. But one thing's for sure, your pup's commitment to the chase and the sheer theatrics of the performance deserve an Oscar, or at least a lifetime supply of treats. 3. The Grass Gourmet, where the finest dining takes place outdoors. We all expect dogs to enjoy a good safari around the yard, but some take it to a whole new level. If your dog seems to favor a specific patch of grass for a 5-star dining experience, questionable ingredients notwithstanding, you might have a budding connoisseur on your hands. Perhaps they've discovered a particularly fragrant patch of clover, or maybe they're uncovering the culinary secrets of a long-lost civilization hidden beneath the surface. Hey, a dog can dream. Whatever the reason, their dedication to this unique form of gourmet exploration is both hilarious and oddly endearing. 4. The Disco Dancer, unleashing their inner dancing queen or king. Does your dog break into a spontaneous dance party at the most random moments, tail wagging a metronome, body shaking like a furry earthquake? Embrace the free entertainment. This unexpected burst of doggy disco is a surefire way to brighten your day. Maybe they're celebrating a particularly successful belly rub, or perhaps they just received an invitation to a secret canine club where only the funkiest moves are welcome. Whatever the inspiration, get ready to bust out your air guitar and join the furry party. 5. The Yoga Master, achieving peak relaxation in unconventional poses. Ever find your dog twisted into pretzel positions that would make a contortionist envious, sprawled out like a starfish with their back legs splayed in a perfect V? Don't worry, they're not auditioning for Cirque du Soleil, hopefully. They're probably just achieving peak relaxation in their own unique way. Maybe they're channeling their inner yogi and have mastered the art of downward-facing dog, literally. Or perhaps they're simply trying to find the perfect pressure point for an epic belly scratch. One thing's for sure, their flexibility is something to be admired and maybe even a little bit envied. Just be careful not to disturb their zen state. The wrath of a disgruntled, downward-facing dog is not something you want to experience. 6. The One-Legged Circle Maker, a ritual steeped in mystery and maybe itching. This one's a classic canine behavior that's guaranteed to bring a smile to your face. Circling before settling down seems like a universal canine ritual, but some dogs take it up a notch, spinning in circles on just 3 legs. The 4th leg held aloft like a victory flag. Maybe they're channeling their inner ballerina, or perhaps they're auditioning for a spot in the Canine Olympics. Synchronized spinning, anyone? More likely, there's a rogue itch on their back that they just can't quite reach with their conventional scratching techniques. Whatever the reason, Their single-minded dedication to this circular dance is both hilarious and oddly mesmerizing. Just be sure to time them, maybe they'll break a world record. 7. The talking tornado when vocal cords take on a life of their own. Some dogs are vocal, we get it. A quick woof to greet you at the door, a playful bark during a game of fetch. But then there are those furry opera singers who unleash a symphony of barks, whines, yodels, and who knows what else, all seemingly triggered by the mailman walking by or a particularly interesting squirrel scaling the fence. Maybe they have a secret language they're trying to teach us, or perhaps they're simply narrating their day in a unique and highly enthusiastic way. Whatever the reason, their impressive vocal range is sure to keep you entertained and maybe a little deafened for years to come. If you can decipher their messages, be sure to share your findings with the world. We're all ears, well, maybe not literally, after listening to a symphony of barks for an extended period. 8. The shadow stalker. Personal space. What personal space? Does your dog follow you around the house like a furry shadow? From room to room, bathroom breaks included, awkward. They're there. It's sweet, a little creepy, and ultimately hilarious. Maybe they're suffering from a severe case of FOMO, fear of missing out, and can't bear to be out of your sight for even a second. Or perhaps they're your own personal security guard, ensuring your safety at all times, even from the potential dangers of using the restroom. Whatever the reason, their unwavering devotion is heartwarming, even if it does mean sacrificing any semblance of personal space. Just be prepared to explain the intense personal space bubble to any house guests who might find themselves followed around by a furry companion. 9. The blanket burrower. Building a fort of comfort and maybe hiding evidence. Some dogs like a good snuggle. Others, they prefer to become one with the blanket, nose buried deep in the fabric, body contorted into a furry burrito. It's their happy place. Maybe they reenact a dramatic movie scene where the hero hides from the villain under a pile of blankets. Or perhaps they're just really good at hide and seek from themselves. Whatever the reason, their dedication to blanket burrowing is both impressive and adorable. Just be sure to give them a good sniff test before attempting to cuddle. You never know what treasures they might have unearthed on their latest burrowing expedition, hopefully not your missing sock collection. 10. The toy hoarder. A canine collector of immeasurable treasures. Tennis balls, squeaky plushies, that random sock that mysteriously reappeared. Your dog collects them all. Their toy box overflows, yet they still insist on carrying around their entire collection like a furry trophy case. Maybe they're planning a yard sale to fund their next big adventure. Squirrel chasing supplies, perhaps? Or perhaps they're just a sentimental soul who can't bear to part with their treasures, even the slightly worse for wear ones, sporting questionable chew marks. Whatever the reason, their love for collecting and the sheer joy they derive from their ever-growing hoard is a delight to witness. Just be prepared to step over the occasional misplaced plushie or rogue tennis ball on your way to the fridge. A small price to pay for their unbridled enthusiasm. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the strange and wonderful world of dog behavior. From the phantom chaser to the blanket burrower, our canine companions never fail to amaze us with their unique quirks and personalities. These seemingly bizarre behaviors are a source of endless entertainment, heartwarming moments, and maybe even a little bit of head-scratching confusion. But that's what makes them so special, isn't it? Remember, every dog is an individual, and their quirks are a part of what makes them so lovable. So next time your dog breaks into an impromptu spin cycle or decides to have a staring contest with the wall, embrace the weirdness, snap a picture, share it with the world. Because let's be honest, the internet needs more dog content. And most importantly, shower your furry friend with love and belly rubs. After all, a happy dog is a weird and wonderful dog. And hey, if you have your own bizarre dog story to share, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear about the unique quirks that make your pup so special. Until next time, happy cuddling and maybe a little corralling of those phantom chasers. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more dog informational videos. Until next time, everyone.